Good morning, students. Welcome to our English class. Today, we are going to continue with our chapter number 2.2, that is Nature created men and women equal. Yesterday, we had done with the half part. Let us see the further one. If possible, keep your textbook open and just follow the explanation that is on page number 32. Second last paragraph. Showing deep affection, Ashangbi continues. Pioneer women testifies to the equality of women with men. So, Ashangbi is now showing her great love towards explaining her daughter. She is explaining about the pioneer women. Pioneer women means a person who is among the first to take up a cause, especially in new region. So these are the pioneer. Pioneer means first one who takes something very different thing. And testifies means provides proofs or evidences. So women who have done a daring deeds, they are just a great evidence to the equality of women with men. Actually, life is not possible without both men and women. Yes, life is not possible without both men and women. Both are equally important. Lanthoi has been fascinated by the stories of pioneer women. So Lanthoi was always excited to know about the pioneer women. Her grandmother had narrated many stories of brave queens like Lintho Nigambi, Kuruganyais, who were as brave as king. There were also many brave women among the common people. These women, as her grandmother narrated, were makers of home, family, society, and nation. So her grandmother, Lanthoi's grandmother, she always told her the brave stories of the women from the royal family as well as the women from the common families also. They were the home taker or home carer, and also they were the pioneer in doing something very great. They were civilizing influence. They were civilizing. Civilizing means educating. Influences means showing images to somebody. At the same time, they were also adventurers who claimed their share in free land. Means these were the pioneer ladies who did some daring adventurous activities, who claimed their share in free land, plowed and raised the crops. Women cultivated the crops with their own hands and drove the cattle. They took care of the cattle in the ancient time. And now in the modern time, they have become mountaineer, naturalist, astronaut, scientist, soldiers, and even politicians also. This proves that there is nothing a woman cannot do, and also that women and men were created as equal. Then she asked her mother, Lanthoi asked her mother further, Mother, you have thrown light on the equality of men and women. Means you have given me a detailed explanation. Thrown light on means given an explanation or information about equality of men and women, and also have emphasized that the world is still an unequal world. So Ashangbi has explained her daughter that presently the world is not treating women equally like men. Then What I should like to know is if there are moral, social, and legal provisions to enable women to express their physical and mental potential. So now Lanthoi is asking about, are there any rules and regulations which are laid down in the society to protect these women and to bring equality in men and women? Amazed at the curiosity of her daughter. Now Shangbi is very curious that her daughter wants to know every aspect of the inequality between men and women, and so she adds, what she adds, there are many rules are there under the ages means with the protection or the support of any organization or any person of United Nation, means United Nation has given many laws. What are these? There is a declaration of a new world of equality. So United Nation has declared a new world of equality. And what are those points? Those dimensions of the rules made by United Nation, they are as follows: equal access to the basic social services including health and education. So equal access means women's, that is both men and women have equal opportunities in the field of health and education and all the social services that are provided by various organizations in this world. Equal participation in political and economic decision making. So women has an equal participation, equal right to participate in the political decision making as well as economic decision making of country or a world. Then next point is equal reward for equal work. Means whatever work she does along with the men, she has to be paid equally. And last but not the least, elimination of discrimination and violence against women. Elimination means getting rid of. Elimination of violence against the women's, whatever violence we see, that violence which is going on presently in the world, this world should not be violent towards women. Then Ashangvi continues explaining her daughter, my dear daughter, we can affirm along with the United Nations that men and women are equal. We can affirm means we can say proudly that United Nations has supported for this cause and it is a great deed. Lanthoi understands what her mother means and what the topic of symposium means. So now Lanthoi got a complete idea that on what topic she has to speak, she has to discuss in the symposium. Thus confident of success. Now she is very confident that she is going to present herself and she is going to achieve a good success in this symposium. The next day, after thanking her mother, the girl of 12 happily rushes out of the room in the bright morning sun. The blue sky meets the range of the eastern mountain. The small girl is always fascinated by the small trail which winds up the distant purple mountain. So students, this is how I ended your chapter. I hope that you have understood the chapter and it is clear to you. Now we will be dealing with the English workshop, that is on your page number 34. For this explanation, you can write the answers over in the textbook itself, and if the same questions are there in your English workbook, you can copy down over there. So now students, let us continue with the English workshop. The first question 1A is colors. Find from the lesson words or phrases that means the following. Colors. Colors means use. A person who wrote for newspaper or magazine is journalist. Make a difference between, that is discriminate. Cry over is lament. Next, explain in detail, that is throw light upon. Abilities and qualities, potential. Same availability means equal access. Next, a person who brings about a social political change is called as social worker. Now, the next question, students, question number 1B is compound words. Now, what are compound words? I have already explained you. The compound words are the words that are made by joining two or more words. And these compound words are either hyphenated, and many such two such types I have explained you. So we have to write the compound words from the lesson, and I hope it is very clear to you. You can easily write it, but still I give you some guidelines from this lesson. I have found out 5 such compound words. First is crystal clear, then is courtyard, then is reading room, then it is middle aged, and last but not the least is household. After this question, students, there is question number 2, answer in your own words. This answer in your own words you can write down by yourself. Those are very easy one. Now let us come to the next question, that is who said to whom and why. Who said to whom and why? Let us see this answer. The first one is, that is, the world is full of inequality. So this is said by Tomba to Lanthoi. And what is the reason? The reason, that is, Tomba laments about the injustice done on women. Next one, I want to do something interesting. That is, Lanthoi said to Ashangbi. Why did she say so? Because it was Sunday and it is holiday for her. Then, it is against the will of God, Ashangbi said to Lanthoi. Why did she say so? Suppressing the women in against God will. That is the reason. Now, next is, our home is full of love, Lanthoi said to Ashangbi when she realizes that both men and women are equal. Last one, who said to whom? That is, we can affirm along with United Nations that men and women are equal. Ashangbi said to Lanthoi, they both agree with the United Nations that men and women are equal. So I hope, students, that this is clear to you. Now let us move to the next question. That is question number 4, which explains you about the pronoun. Now what is pronoun, students? We have already dealt with this topic. Pronouns are those words which have to tell you more about the noun. That is, the word that which is used instead of noun are called as pronoun. Now what are the types of pronoun that we are going to see? First type of pronoun is, that is, personal pronoun. A personal pronoun is a pronoun that is used for words or used for people, such as I, you, he, she, my, yours, his, hers. These are all called as personal pronouns. Now, what is the next pronoun? The next pronoun is demonstrative pronoun. Now, what are demonstrative pronoun? Demonstrative pronoun are those pronouns, they point to some nouns like this, that, these, those. These are my books. Those are students. Like this are the examples of demonstrative pronoun. Now, what is relative pronoun? Relative pronoun are those pronouns which replace the noun and also connects the sentence. For an example, which, that, who, whose, whom. Now, this is a boy who came to our home. Such examples can be called as the relative pronoun. And last but not the least is the interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronouns, students, as you know, they always ask a question like what, which, who, how. These all are called as interrogative pronouns. Now, after this, they have given you an exercise, students. I hope that this exercise would be very easy for you. They have asked you to underline the pronoun and name the type. The one I will solve for you. What do you want to do? Now, in this first sentence, what is an interrogative pronoun? And you, as you know, is a personal pronoun. Now, I hope that next remaining 3 sentences you will do it very perfectly. Now, let me come to the question number 5. That is, read the following lines. Imagine its beginning. For an instance you have experienced. Complete the incident using your imagination and give it a positive ending. Now, students, this is very easy. See, I have often noticed that in my neighbor's family, the son was greatly pampered. Pampered means he was greatly cared, taken affection, provided with everything what he wanted, etc. But the daughter was treated unfairly, means she was not equally treated. I could not bear this, and so one day I decided to. And then you have to continue with this explanation in 12 to 15 lines. So I feel that how I could start, say for an example, so one day I decided that I will go to that neighbor's house. I'll talk to the mother and I will explain her regarding the equality between men and women, and so on. I could continue. You can take your own opinion and you can describe it. Continue writing this in 12 to 15 lines. This has to be completed in your writing skill. So I hope, students, this lesson is very clear to you and you would easily complete this in your notebook. So do like this video and do share with your other friends of other school. Till then, thank you.